Check, check, check. There we go. There we go. We got it now. What's going on, everybody? Oh, how we doing? How we doing tonight? Everybody okay? What's going on, Justin? Got a few people in here, 16 people. We'll give it a minute or two. Thought I'd see what everybody was up to, see if anybody had anything they wanted to look at, and sort of go over the day a little bit. Um, I had was trying to see what I had posted this morning. I don't know if anybody. Yeah, at 10:14 a.m. watching 6:10:20 for breakout. I don't know if anybody played that. There's 20 people. How's everybody doing? What's up, Kevin? Palantir? Okay. Very good, very good. Um, I'll look at Palantir for you. Here was my SPY level this morning. 6:10:20. And then I had on the bottom side 609 something, 609.4, 609.60 right there. We never broke it. This was the upper range to break right here. And as you see, it paid. It was a little chop. It was a little chop through here, but it did pay. Worked out pretty nicely. I knew we were going to have trouble around 611, 612, just getting through these highs. I would like tomorrow, would like to retest this right here, like 612, maybe, yeah, pretty much 612. So there's my level for right now. 612 on the bottom side. I hope it holds. We'll see in pre-market. Then I got 610.20 down here. And we got new highs today, 613 or so. So not too bad, not too bad levels. What's going on, BK? Everybody okay? Palantir 108. What's up, yeah, boy? Yeah, bye. What's 108, BK? What's 108? What are you talking about? 24 people. What's up? Everybody okay? Let me get uh let me get my big chart up. We'll go right here. Palantir. Whew, it was overdue, huh? So here's a line I marked long ago. Not too long, but here it is. Look where we came to today. Hey, that ain't half bad, right? Let's get a better look. Let's go. Let me switch screens here. Secondary, there we go. Let's check it out on the volume profile and I'll show you why I marked that. I'm pretty sure I marked this with Josh. Do a 6 hour time frame here. Now, okay. Hey, Shelly. What's up, Christian? Justin, you got some of that? I can't say I did, man. I'll tell you something I'm struggling with. I'll just be straight up. If you've been hanging out with me, I try to keep it super real. Trying to juggle uh learning how to lead here and trading and catching everything. Man, it is a challenge. Getting better at it, but man, it is challenging because I want to trade some myself too, but I don't ignore people when they need help. So I totally missed it. Hey, Christian. What's up, Martin? Okay, here's a daily. That was here was my level. Let's see here. It's moved a little bit. Has it? I got 107 on Weeble. Okay, I see why. I'll be watching this. I'll be watching this in the coming days. If we lose, if we lose this shelf here at 111, where did it close? Where did Palantir close? So it's at 106 right now. Yeah, man, if it you lose this 95, you could easily. I would load Palantir down here between 80 and 90. I'd love to get long down here. Look at that gap. Does it look like on 6 hour? Yeah. I mean, you have one good volume shelf here. This thing just ran up so much on FOMO and good news, I guess. So I keep that on my radar, and I will set. I'll go ahead and set an alert at 105. Definitely gonna set one at down here, 96.70, about $97. Oh my God, I'm thirsty. Thank you, Justin. Yeah, man. Palantirs, I mean, what can you say? I mean, it's due. It's due to pull back. I'd love to pick it up down here, 85 or so for the long haul. Man, I remember buying this 10 and 12 and $13. Uh, I think as you grow as an investor, you learn that, you know, some things you have to have some vision for to see down the line, 5 years. This was one of those companies. Um, I mean, back here, January of 24, $17 a share. Where did we get? 125 a share. Pretty nice move. Pretty nice. Okay. So hopefully that helps you. If I go near term here, right here's the last line of defense. And I dare say more so up in here at 99, 99.50, 99.40, something like that. Okay. All right. Hey, 33 people in here, man. Thanks. Thank you all. You guys got anything else you want to look at? I gave you some SPY, I gave you some Palantir. Syed, Intel. Let's look at Intel. Wait, is that INTC? Yeah, there we go. I feel you, BK. That's one of those, I don't live and learn type things. So, where did Josh buy this at? Down in here? I mean, it's kind of a slow mover, huh? 18 to 28. I mean, that's a great move. On the daily, yeah, it just started losing some momentum a little bit. Um, let's look at like a 15. Uh, one of the first things I look at on a 1 hour is the 20 EMA. And yeah, we've crossed it. And then often I'll add the 50, just as basic, just a basic guide. Let's change this to the 50. Uh, okay, we're below the 20 and the 50 now. So on the 1 hour, no, I'm on the 15. Shit. Sorry. Sorry, guys. We're below the 20 and we're testing the 50 on the 1 hour time frame, guys, on the Intel. I think you are. It's respect. This whole move. Where did Josh? I guess that's where he bought. It was somewhere down in here. 18 up to 28 almost. So it has respected the 50 the whole way up and the 20 pretty much. It lost at one time and the 50 held. I would dare say if you lose the 50 EMA, she may be coming on down. But on the 1 hour, it did come through the MACD line, or through the histogram, the signal line. So if this trails on and follows through, it's coming down. I'd be watching the MACD on like the 1 hour and the daily. On the daily, the MACD is still it's hot. It's red hot. We busted up to 79 on the RSI on a daily, so it got overheated. It's due for a pullback. Uh, to me, the way that pulls back is you check the 1 hour for the 20 and the 50. It's just kind of basic things, and they have respected that the whole move up. So you now closed a day under the 20 on the 1 hour, and you're testing the 50. I'd be watching that. Yep. Hopefully that helps. Anybody got anything else? Oh, we got a thumbs down. Thanks, man. Maybe it was a mistake. What you got, Oklo? Okay, let's do Oklo. This is another one of Josh's biggies. This thing, let's get a daily. The daily lost to 20 EMA now. And you got your first crossover on the MACD. RSI is bleeding. I think Josh was talking the other day about tightening this up, if I'm not mistaken. Gloria, I'll look at Apple for you. So, yeah, Oklo, I ain't saying it's weak, but it's pulling back. You got here's the 2 day chart. Even the 2 day chart is losing momentum. This is what Josh likes to use some. He was showing me this. Um, you've got, let's get this whole move. I mean, it's easy to see, man. Look at that. Your true support and POC is all the way down here back at 22. This thing's, it's, let's see what the daily looks like on it. So, yeah, you got a little, I mean, you got some support on the way down, but down here is the biggest shelf of volume. Definitely. Okay, there's Oklo, and I'm sorry. It has also lost the 20 EMA on the daily. And let's see the 1 hour. What's it look like on the 50? Ooh, yeah. You've now closed under the 50. And on top of that, the 20 EMA has crossed under the 50. This is a bearish signal. And this thing sort of stair stepped up, so it may stair step down too. Might be a bumpy ride down, but coming down some. Down here, $24 is your ultimate support, in my opinion. Okay, Apple, and then Rocket Labs SMCI. Man, Apple had a great bounce. I missed Apple the other day, kicking myself on that one. It was a great run. Apple's in some consolidation here. Brianna, I can look at Meta for you. Give me just a second. So Apple, it's the 1 hour. Let's do daily here. Hmm. Over 247, get us back towards 260 here. Look at that big red monster candle. If I go to wanted to see the volume on that candle. Whew. Somebody dumped 101 million volume on that candle. 75, 45, 45, 39, 30, 30, 30. There's a 50. Look at the volume on that thing, man. Whew. Here is one of the things on Webull. You go out on the dailies and the weeklies, it will give you uh It'll find patterns for you sometimes. And it's a, what do they call it? Triangle, symmetrical continuation triangle. It's got a target price 279 to 287 over 36 days. This could be a decent place because if you see the MACD, it's just recently started firing through the zero line 3 days back, 3 sessions back. So Apple, keep on your radar, man. Over, oh, and I didn't show you guys that. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting I have to switch screens now. Now you can see it. Do you see this triangle pattern here? It's a symmetrical triangle. It's a bullish pattern. It's got a it's got a target of 279 to 287. That's on Weeble. So something to keep in mind, I would dare say over 247, then we can start seeing that. There's momentum, moving average cross. So yeah, Apple's not looking too bad. You're welcome, Glory. Okay, somebody said Rocket Labs. What's the ticker for that? RKLB, there it is. Rocket Labs. Rocket Labs been on a rocket. Getting embarrassed though, brother. Saeed, this is testing the 50 EMA on the daily time frame right now, and this MACD is looking bearish. RSI has fell between or beneath 50. Uh, and you can see how we've got some bearish divergence in this chart with a rising uh price moving higher, momentum slowing. So there's bearish divergence on Rocket Labs. And if we go to momentum, just a second, guys. So how's these options trade? Man, if you trade options on this, you better use limit orders. There's a lot of spread between the bid and the ask. But these puts are up $1.97 on the bid, 223 on the ask. So there's a lot of spread on the options, uh, unless you just short the shares on Rocket Labs. And I would say you don't want to lose 23.75, 21.75, and you short don't want to lose 17.80. That can get you all the way back to 11. So hopefully that helps you, bro. It was on a heater though. That was a good run if you caught any of the move up. Okay. What else did we have? Yeah, you're welcome, Said. Uh, Update on Meta. Last two times Meta closed below the 13. It retested the 50. Just want to make sure. Meta has been on a tear lately. My God. Okay, it finally it finally got up there and turned over. You see you got the cross down on the MACD. Um, you see there's a large there's way more support at 630. Let's get this whole up move. There's your 625. There's just not this was probably a lot of hype and FOMO. If this loses 695, you could get 670. There's a big candle right here, 680. That would sort of be, that's why it bounced right there. You see it bounced. I'll go 6 hour. See this volume shelf here? Come down here now, look at me with this. See where we bounced right there? If this, it's beneath the 20, you could probably retest the 50. It's starting to move down, but you know, until this MACD decides to come under the zero line, it's still kind of in bullish territory. You just it just wants to bleed down. Be careful shorting it if you short it. Hopefully that helps you, Brianna. Yeah, it would be a great move. I would want it to break under 695, then under 675. Yeah, you could set you an alert. Let's say 694. and then I would want to get under 675. Then your next support's down here, man. 630. That's how I look at it, Brianna. If this MACD continues folding down, you can see the RSI how hot it got on the daily. Definitely time for a pullback. I think you could try that, yeah. There's just not much. If we go to the 6 hour, there's not a lot of consolidation here. A lot of buyers stepped in at 635. Let's do a 4 hour. See, it never built any structures coming up hardly. Just this 675. I wouldn't doubt to get oversold on the 4 hour, get a pop up, retest something, retest the 50 maybe. Before making any more moves down. But it's becoming bearish. I'd watch for that daily. It's already closed under the 20. Long ways down to get to the 50 EMA. But 675 be a line of support. All right. Sweet. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Anybody got anything else you want to hit before I go? You did good, Brianna. That's awesome. That makes you feel good when you got levels that matches up with other people, right? I like that too. I like that too, bud. Um, on the SPY, we've really we've had some rough days chopping here. Today wasn't horrible. I had a breakout of 610.20 for calls today. What's the night doing right now? Much. So, this was my level today. Go long over 610.20 or short under 609.60. And this paid big, 610.20. You could have got out up here at highs, but it kept going. So this was a good these were good levels. I'll post my levels in the morning and I will be live tomorrow morning. I hope you guys will consider joining me. How many do we add in here? 35 people. My dog. Okay, did I miss something here? Dwayne, Michael. Thank you, Debbie. Thanks, Kevin. Microsoft. I can look at Microsoft. Dwayne, first off, that is awesome to hear. And excuse me. think anything over 50, 60% win rate is amazing. You really do. You don't have to have you don't have to have a 50% win rate to make money. You just have to know when to cut and when to hold. And the more you learn that, the more you're going to make and the better you're going to get at this. So, dude, that is great. I don't think I have an 85% win rate. I really don't. I probably lay somewhere in between 55 and 65. But I take a lot of gambles off camera too. So, but I know how to cut a loser. I know how to cut a loser. That's a hard thing to swallow, and it's hard to do with a small account too, because you're hanging on for dear life. So, when you got a little more cushion, you have a little more breathing room. Uh, that is awesome to hear, dude. Thanks, Dwayne. Thanks for sharing that. Appreciate that, man. Let's see here. Microsoft. I love Tajon, man. I like seeing that dog in here too. I struggled charting Microsoft last time I did it. Here's a daily, and man, is it in a range. It's look at this POC here. It's just it can't break away from it. I'll say this on Microsoft. This daily MACD is about to flip up. If this RSI on the daily could push above 50 and carry us, then we can get over 423. Man, it's a rough one to chart. There's so much volume right here. I honestly would want to start getting over 435, 434, 435 before I could see us back to up here at 470. Not a bad place to maybe take if you're, I don't know what kind of position you're looking for, options or lead, like longer dated options or what. You could wait. I mean, this candle did close above the 20 up here. You may want to get a whole candle above it. Then you got the 50 and this big volume shelf here. So got to get over 423 to get bullish, in my opinion. Okay. That's how I see it. MACD is looking bullish some, but we're under the zero line. We're in bare hands on the daily. All right. All right. Guys, I appreciate you. I love you. Um, if you're interested in supporting me, everything's in the description. If you want to do a one-on-one, you can do that now. You can do this a couple of ways. You can message me on Discord, and we'll get the time and date, and then I'll send you the link through WAP. It's the same app that you subscribe through, and I would love to help you any at all if you'd be interested. Tip jar's in there, Discord links in there that is my link. Uh, if I can see the MACD like this on Moo. Brianna, I hate Moo. I really just don't like the setup at all. I don't like the indicators, how they appear, how they look. Let me look. It all looks different to me. I'm pulling it up here. Here's Moo. Yeah. Brianna, what do you do your trading on Moo also your buys and sell orders? Rebecca, yeah, we can do that. We can work it out. Thanks, Justin. Just message me. Uh, you can message me on the Discord, and I'll guide you through how to go through the setup. I just like to discuss the date and time so we can work that out, and then I'll shoot you the link how to do all that stuff. And then I also like talking what your specific needs are, like what you want to cover. So I I have a little bit of a plan before we start our meeting. Okay. Thanks, Martin. You use Charles Schwab. Do you like Schwab? Are you able to get in and out pretty quick? I'm telling you this. I can't get used to it. This is the MACD. In essence, it's the same. If I go to, let me pull up the SPY. Thank you, Rebecca. Okay, Brianna. Then if I was you, I wouldn't even fool with Moo. I would consider using TradingView, which is what I was on. This is TradingView. I love this view. I love the indicators. Um, this is a paid program though. There's a free version, and then you can pay a subscription for more bells and whistles. It is a little bit of a learning curve, but it's very good. So do you just use Moo to chart with? Is that what you've been doing? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I would consider either using TradingView, which you have to pay for, or like this is Moo. I I can't stand it. I don't like the look of it, the feel of it. It's real wonky feeling to me. Charting. I don't like the indicators down here. You cannot alter them very easily. It's all I hate it. But let me quit this and I'll show you. This is Webull. Webull, you can just create an account. You don't even have to fund it. And you can use their charting. All of it's free. This is what I chart a lot on and draw my lines. And I have all my, this is what I also trade on. So all my options are right here on turbo options. I can just buy, sell, real quick. Got it all set up. And I love the indicators are really nice. It's got a lot of tools, a lot of useful drawing tools. And it feels better to me than Moo. So that might be a route you want to go. See, Christian? Yep, Brianna. That's I would highly suggest, and if you get interested in a one-on-one, let me know. I can help you set up anything you want to set up. But I don't do Moo. You have to go into each indicator, and it's almost like reprogramming the indicator every day. It's crazy. I hate it. Uh, but I can show you Webull if you'd like Webull. Like I said, you don't have to trade on it, but you could chart on it and still use Charles Schwab for your trades if you like Charles Schwab. I've never heard of Trade Vision. It's not, if I've not heard of it in my amount of time, it's probably not super popular. I mean, it might be nice, but I've never used it. Never used Trade Vision. Yeah, yeah, Brianna. Hit your create. You can create an account on Webull and not even fund it, or you can take and put. I think you can. I can send you a link, and you can like do $100, and it'll give you 10 or 12 free stocks, and you can just have your $100 sitting there. You can use. I like using different accounts for different things, like long term or swings or options or something like that. So it's a good platform. Okay. And you can also, like, this is my trading setup, and then I can go like over here. I have one huge chart that I can set up. It works out really nice. And then I have, it's got the ability to, I can run 4 charts at once. See, uh, and you can have a lot of stuff going on at one time. It's pretty nice. Uh, so there's 4 charts there. I can sync these charts, so whenever I switch to a 5 minute, all 4 are going to a 5. So I can keep an eye on like the Magnificent Seven if I'm wanting to watch what Nvidia and Meta are doing to kind of get a gauge on the SPY. I can have those charts set up. So it's a really nice platform that doesn't cost you anything. There you go, Brianna. You already got it. Uh, we can help you get it set up. It's not too hard. So Just depends on what you want your setup to look like. If you want it to look like mine, I can try to help guide you through it, or you can do a coach session with me and I'll help guide you through it. However you'd like to do it, bud. But I will say TradingView probably it's got a few more bells and whistles, uh, but nothing that you have to have. It's there's a lot of advanced things on TradingView too that I don't use. So, yep, most welcome. Most welcome. All right, guys, I'll wrap it up there. You know how to support me. If you get interested in a coaching session, shoot me a message on the Discord. We'll work out a date and a time, and then I'll send you the link on WAP, okay? All right, I love you guys. Peace. I'm out of here.